Why gold is the new iron ore if you want a long-term mining career. Welcome to Conversations About Mining. I've got Jess here from Beyond Recruitment and Resumes. And hi, Jess, how are you?
Yeah, I'm great, Andrew. How are you going?
Yeah, really good, thank you. With this question, a lot of people want mining jobs, and when they think of mining jobs, they think of iron ore because that's where the jobs used to be. And what we're trying to get across with this video, I suppose, is that gold is where you should be looking for your new job. And we were just discussing it off camera at the moment. Gold's just making a record high in US dollars. It's gone through 2,200 US dollars and it's $3,326 Australian. And at that price, everybody's making huge, huge amounts of money. And it means that
Yeah.
everybody's having to hire new starters. And so that's the area of the industry that you need to be looking at. What's your
Yeah.
experience in this area? You know, what experience have you been having lately with it all?
I've had a lot of shutdown workers approaching me. So usually you don't get a lot, especially the trades like the boilies or the carpenters or, the fitters, everyone that, is on the shutdown kind of circuits around WA or around Australia. They're usually never out of work. Like usually, it's one job to the next to the next. They're lucky to have a few days off. And I've had like a lot of an influx of emails and calls. Hey, I'm a boilermaker or a fitter or whatever they are. I'm looking for some work. I've been doing shutdowns, but there's nothing happening. So
Yeah, that's
just
that's
a
because
lot
of
of
the
the
nickel price and the lithium
yeah,
price and what's going on with coal and iron ore and all
yeah,
that sort of stuff. They've
yeah,
pulled a lot of the shutdown work at the moment, or they've deferred it. They haven't cancelled it; they've just deferred it. So
yeah.
that's
And a lot of the contractors are moving all the contractors off and they're going back to their own staff because, to save money. Like everything's just kind of being a little bit more refined and it's
that happened at the
definitely
nickel
being felt
smelter
around the
yesterday.
industry.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's not a really good day to be working for the company, not a good day for being a contractor. And the reason the guys will have
yeah,
been contractors is because they'll be getting paid more than the company guys. And
yeah.
that's why people stay as contractor and they don't switch over to the main company a lot of the time. And this is one of the
Yeah,
downsides of it.
it
Um,
is. And I have a lot of people say too, oh, the hourly rate's better and I've got more flexibility. I can have time off when I want, I can kind of call it myself. But at the moment, it's not really the way to be going or the kind of roles to be looking for if you want some stability in the nickel and the iron ore. If you're going for gold, you can probably go for anything at the
At
moment.
that, like at that price, everybody's trying to put tires on the broken down truck to get that going, to get extra production out, and they're
Yeah,
having to hire entry level people for everything. And the mills will be ramping up, so they'll
yeah,
need people on the mills and crushing and all that sort of stuff. It'll just be going absolutely berserk at the moment. So what I try and tell people is the fantasy or the idea that they had behind what they were getting into mining for with the big $150,000 even time roster job. That isn't an underground truck driving job, but that's the service crew or pace crew role. And that's the second step on the ladder. And that's what you should be aiming for if you're looking for that type of lifestyle and that sort of roster.
yeah,
And then, of course, you can progress up through the ranks and you can make even more money than that. But if you're looking for that $150,000 even time roster, gold mines and underground gold mines are the place that you can achieve that in sort of 12 months to 2 years. We actually get people that
yeah,
actually start on pace crew and service crew that do the training because they're just that desperate for people because there's nobody around.
yeah. Yeah, I had a guy, I did his resume a few weeks ago. He was a farmhand. He didn't have any experience at all, and he walked into a job as a serviceman.
Yep. Yep.
And I was even a bit surprised. I was like, wow, like that's awesome. Good job, but wow.
Yeah. And it's only in certain areas of the industry that that's happening. And like I said, gold's the
Hmm.
big area because that's where everybody can afford to pay all the money, and that's where everything's opening up. But there is no experience around. So if you're trying to get into the industry at the moment and you're setting yourself up for a surface truck driving job, then I actually posted it on we went through our social media last night, the Super Pits looking for people in Kalgoorlie. But that's the
Yeah.
only surface entry level job that I've seen in the last 6 months. I haven't seen any of the iron ore companies looking for people. I haven't seen anybody
Mm-mm.
else looking for anything. So if you do want a surface job, maybe you should think about relocating to Kalgoorlie. But if you
Yeah.
just want a job and you don't care, then underground's the way to go because there's literally 100 mines around the country that are all looking for people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Cool. So yeah,
Definitely.
if you're trying to get into the industry, you know, gold's the way to go. Redirect your focus. It'll give you everything that you wanted out of your career and a good long-term career. And you can look at some of the videos of why gold's going well at the moment. I made 3 over the weekend. I'll put them in the link below so you can have a look, or I'll put them up there so you can click on them and all that sort of stuff. But if you want to get into the industry, then learning how it all works is a big, easy way to get in. And you can look at the 3-step plan that Jess and I do. Jess's company does the resume side of it. Our company does the training side of it with teaching you how it all works. And the big thing, if you want a job with an employer, that I try to impress on people, if you go in green, it takes 3 months to get you up to speed. If you go in knowing how it all works, they can get a productive member of crew in 3 to 4 weeks, and that makes you valuable. So that's what you want to do. You want to value add to yourself, and you want to make yourself valuable to the employer, so it makes it an easy decision.
Yeah, you want to make yourself, you know, you want to tick all their boxes. You want a shift boss or a hiring manager to be reading your resume and looking at you as a candidate going, yes, 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 this is going to be awesome. This is going to be easy. This is not going to cost me money. They have an idea about the industry and what they're walking into. This is going to be great. And that is definitely where it comes down to education and then selling yourself right in that resume. So we can definitely help. If you're unsure about underground or you have no idea about any of it, jump on and have a look at Andrew's channel if you're not watching it on there already. Australian Mining for New Starters, and have a look through some of the videos about actually what, you know, the day in the life of roles look like and how it all works.
You can listen to me talk about mining for hours. There's over 500 videos on there now. I've been doing it for a little while. So yeah, there's a lot of information on there. But yeah, if you've got any more questions about the industry, or you'd like to know something specific, please send the information through. And if you could share the video around and like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.
Thanks.